Have you ever wondered why we react the way we do when faced with stress? It's a complex dance between our bodies and minds, a delicate balance of chemicals and emotions. Today we're going to take a deep dive into the world of stress and its wide-ranging impacts. From the immediate reaction our bodies have to perceived threats, to the long-term effects, and how we cope with them. Stay with us as we unravel the mystery of stress. Imagine you're walking in a forest, and suddenly, a bear appears. What happens inside your body? Well, that's where the stress response, our body's built-in alarm system, kicks in. This intricate process begins in the brain, specifically in the hypothalamus. This tiny powerhouse sets off an alarm, prompting the sympathetic nervous system to spring into action. In response, the adrenal glands start pumping out stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline gives you a burst of energy and sharpens your focus, while cortisol suppresses functions that would be non-essential in a fight or flight situation, like digestion and the immune response. Your heart starts pumping faster, sending nutrient-rich blood to your muscles. Your senses become sharper, your breathing quickens, and you're ready to either face the danger or run for your life. This all happens in a matter of seconds, a testament to the efficiency and precision of our stress response system. It's a survival mechanism that has served us well throughout evolutionary history, allowing us to respond quickly and effectively to immediate threats. However, in today's world, we're often not facing physical threats like a bear in the forest. Instead, our stresses tend to be more psychological and persistent, like work pressures, financial worries, or relationship problems. These ongoing stresses can keep our stress response activated far longer than is necessary for survival, which can lead to various health issues. But we'll delve into that later. That, in a nutshell, is our body's initial reaction to stress. But what happens when stress becomes a constant companion? Well, to understand this, let's delve into the concept of the General Adaptation Syndrome. This is a model developed by the renowned endocrinologist Hans Selye, who sought to explain the body's short and long-term reactions to stress. The General Adaptation Syndrome comprises 3 stages: alarm, resistance, and exhaustion. Picture it as a roller coaster ride, but instead of excitement, you're dealing with stress. First up, we have the alarm stage. This is your body's immediate reaction to a stressor. Think of it as your body sounding off sirens, alerting every cell that something's up. Your heart rate quickens, your blood pressure rises, and your adrenal glands pump out stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This is the body's way of preparing itself to either confront the threat or run from it. The classic fight or flight response. Next, we move into the resistance stage. If the stressor persists, your body shifts gears. It's like your body saying, "All right, this isn't a quick sprint, it's a marathon." So it tries to adapt and resist. Your body continues to produce stress hormones, but at a slower rate, and you remain on high alert. While you might feel a bit better on the surface, internally, your body is still working overtime. Finally, we arrive at the exhaustion stage. This is where things get a bit grim. If the stress continues unabated, your body's resources start to run low. It's been running this marathon for too long, and now it's starting to feel the strain. You might experience fatigue, decreased concentration, and even burnout. Your body's immune system may weaken, making you more susceptible to illnesses. This stage is a clear sign that your body needs relief from the prolonged stress. That's the toll chronic stress can take on our bodies. Understanding this process is crucial in recognizing the signs of stress in our lives and taking steps to manage it effectively. The repercussions of chronic stress go far beyond feeling overwhelmed or anxious. When we're constantly in a state of high alert, our bodies and minds pay a high price. Let's explore the long-term impacts of this persistent strain. On the physical front, chronic stress disrupts our immune function, making us more susceptible to infections and diseases. It's like leaving the front door wide open for illness to waltz right in. And it doesn't stop there. Our hearts bear the brunt too, with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Conditions like hypertension and diabetes also become more likely as our bodies struggle under the weight of sustained stress. But the effects of chronic stress aren't confined to our physical health. It seeps into our mental well-being too, fanning the flames of anxiety and depression. It's like a shadow that grows longer and darker, casting a pall over our daily lives. And let's not forget sleep, or rather, the lack thereof. Insomnia often goes hand in hand with long-term stress, leaving us exhausted and worn out. In essence, chronic stress is like a thief in the night, stealthily stealing away our health and happiness. It's a silent epidemic, and its impacts can be far-reaching and devastating. But by recognizing and addressing it, we can reclaim control and begin the journey towards better health. Chronic stress can indeed wreak havoc on our health. Stress doesn't just affect us in the short term, it can also lead to long-term health conditions. This includes a variety of stress-related disorders, each with its own unique set of symptoms, but all with a shared root cause: stress. Take post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, for example. This condition often develops after an individual experiences a traumatic event. The stress of the event can trigger intense, disturbing thoughts and feelings long after the event has passed. Then there's panic disorder, characterized by recurring, unexpected panic attacks. These episodes of intense fear can be triggered by stress and can lead to significant behavioral changes as individuals attempt to avoid future attacks. Lastly, adjustment disorders are a response to a major life change or stressful event. Symptoms can include feelings of hopelessness, frequent crying, and even physical symptoms, such as headaches or stomach aches. Stress, it seems, leaves no stone unturned. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are plenty of ways to cope with stress. Now, let's talk about positive coping strategies that can help us manage stress and promote resilience. First off, regular exercise. It's not just for physical fitness. Exercise acts as a natural stress reliever. It stimulates the production of endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters, and helps regulate sleep, which can be disrupted by stress. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or a high-intensity workout, find a routine that suits you and stick to it. Next up, mindfulness. This involves focusing on the present moment without judgment. It's about taking a step back, observing your feelings and thoughts, and practicing acceptance. Mindfulness can be cultivated through meditation, breathing exercises, or just a few moments of quiet reflection each day. Now let's talk about healthy lifestyle choices. Eating a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, and staying hydrated are simple but powerful ways to keep stress at bay. Remember, your body needs the right fuel to combat stress effectively. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of social support. Connecting with others, sharing your feelings, and seeking advice can do wonders for your stress levels. Reach out to friends, join a support group, or talk to a mental health professional if needed. There are indeed ways to fight back against stress. With these positive coping strategies, you can navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Unfortunately, not all coping strategies are created equal. There are certain methods that, while they may offer a quick fix or temporary relief, can actually compound stress and lead to further problems down the line. Substance abuse is one such method. Turning to drugs or alcohol to numb feelings of stress may seem like an easy out, but it only serves to exacerbate the issue, often leading to addiction. Unhealthy eating habits are another negative coping strategy. Stress eating might offer momentary comfort, but it can lead to weight gain and health complications. Similarly, avoidance behavior, such as procrastination, can create a cycle of stress and anxiety. These negative coping strategies not only fail to address the root cause of stress, but they can also jeopardize our overall health and well-being. It's crucial to choose our coping strategies wisely. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but how we respond to it can make all the difference. Today we've explored the intricate mechanisms of the stress response, the stages of the General Adaptation Syndrome, and the profound effects of long-term stress on our physical and mental health. We've also delved into stress-related disorders and the role stress plays in triggering or exacerbating these conditions. Importantly, we've highlighted positive and negative coping strategies, emphasizing the need to adopt healthy behaviors and avoid harmful ones in our quest to manage stress. Understanding how our bodies and minds respond to stress is key to building resilience and maintaining health in the face of life's challenges. By adopting positive coping strategies, we can mitigate the effects of stress and navigate life's ups and downs more effectively. Here's to navigating stress effectively and leading healthier, more fulfilling lives.